Welcome back to Algebra 1. We are talking about Chapter 2, Algebra 1, Chapter 2, Section 4. So if you're following along in the book, turn to that. And this is one of those things in math that sounds cooler than it is. It's called matrix or matrices. And you would imagine it's people dodging bullets going backwards, and no. It's just a different way to write information. So it's not hard, it just looks weird. So this is a matrix, and this one is a 3 by 4 matrix, meaning that it's got 3 numbers this way and 4 that way. The numbers that go this way, those are the rows, and these are the columns going up and down like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to add and subtract matrices. And we're also, you're going to do a calculator lab where you're going to learn how to do it on your calculator. And it's fun. It's interesting. Now, the thing about matrices on the calculator is it's easier to do it without the calculator, but you need to learn it because later on, once we get to multiplying and dividing matrices and some other things in Algebra 2, it's actually easier to do it on the calculator. So it's just like, learning to ride a bike. You got to start off with your training wheels on, and then later you'll be able to go. So you have to do the calculator lab too. But we're not going to talk about the calculator. We're just going to talk about how to do it without the calculator, which is actually the easy way. Alright, so this is just a different way of writing a problem, of organizing information. So here I have one matrix plus another matrix. And how you do it is you just do the math to the things that are in the same position. Like this number 4 is in this top left corner, so I add it to the number 1, which is also in the top left corner. So 4 plus 1 is 5. Now we'll do this one. 0 plus 2, do you see how they're in the same position? Is 2. Negative 5 plus 6 is 1, because I owed you $5 and I have 6, I'll pay you off and I'll have 1 left over. So start thinking about those positive and negative numbers. Now this 2 is in the upper right side, so it goes to the 0 right here. 2 plus 0 is 2. Negative 3 plus negative 1 is negative 4. And 1 plus negative 4 is negative 3. It's actually much easier to understand here than how they explain it in the book. It's easier to see someone do it. Okay, so let's do this one. So this one has got 2 this way and 2 this way. So this was a 2 by 2 matrix. And we're going to subtract. 10 minus 4 is 6. 5 minus negative 3, 2 negatives make a positive, so this is actually 5 plus 3 is 8. Negative 6 minus 5, I owed you 6, I borrowed 5 more, now I owe you 11. And now 0 minus 2 is negative 2. Okay, let's try this one. This one is a 2 by 3 matrix. And this one is a 2 by 2. So how could you add these up when they don't have numbers in the corresponding position? The answer is you can't. You just get to write no solution. Ta-da! That's always my favorite because I feel like I'm somehow getting out of work if I get to just write no solution. They have to have the same configuration to their boxes for it to work. Alright, so here's another one. 4 plus negative 6 is negative 2. I had $4, but I spent 6, I'm 2 in the hole. Negative 5 plus 2 is negative 3. Negative 1 plus negative 3 is negative 4. And negative 9 plus negative 3 is negative 12. So that's matrix. It's easy. But doesn't it look fancy? I think it's fun to do fancy math, and that looks fancy. Alright, so that's it, except that the calculator lab, you're going to learn how to do this on your calculator, and it'll be fun. You're going to like it. Math is fun. See you later.